Hello, my name is Nina Cimbetti, and I'm a sales engineer for Olympus ultrasonic thickness gauges. Today we are going to discuss how to calibrate the 38DL Plus with one of our through-coat dual-element transducers, the D7906 or the D7908. These transducers are specifically designed to measure the remaining wall thickness of pipes and tanks, where the external surface may be painted or coated. The unique feature about through-coat is that it can display thickness of the coating and the thickness of the steel at the same time and does not require multiple backwall echoes in the steel to exist to give you a true metal thickness. To activate the through-coat software, simply plug in a D7906 or D7908 element series transducer. The 38DL Plus will automatically recognize the transducer and will prompt us to perform a do zero. This is done by wiping the coupling off the tip of the probe and pressing the second function in the Cal 0 key. At this point, the user will be prompted whether or not they want to enable the through-coat feature. You can now use the left or right arrow key to select yes or no. In this application, we are going to select yes and press the enter key. At this point, we are now ready to calibrate the 38DL Plus in through-coat mode. In this example, we are going to be calibrating to a 5-step carbon steel test block, where the maximum thickness is 500 thousandths and the minimum thickness is 100 thousandths, with 100,000 steps in between. The test block does not have to have a coating on it in order to calibrate for the steel in through-coat mode. Simply couple to your thick standard, in this case the 500 thousandths, and press the Cal Vel key. Once we have a steady reading, press the enter key, and then use the right, left, up or down arrow keys to enter in the known thickness of the standard. Then proceed to your thin standard, couple on, and press the Cal 0 button. Again, once you have a steady reading, press the enter button, and then use the up or down or left or right arrow keys to enter in the known thickness value. At this point, if we do not wish to calibrate for the velocity of the coating, press the measure key to complete the calibration. If we choose to calibrate for the velocity of the coating, we will need a sample of known coating thickness. In this case, we are going to use a thin piece of plastic shim on top of a test block to simulate the coating. Couple the plastic shim to your thick standard and press the Cal Vel key. Then press the enter key and then use the right, left, up or down arrow keys to enter in the known thickness of the coating. In this case, it's 20 thousandths. Now press the measure key to complete the calibration. We can now go back to the calibration block and check the reference steps: 100 thousandths, 200 thousandths, 300 thousandths, 400 thousandths, 500 thousandths. Now we can go back and check the steps with the coating sample to make sure the measurements are correct. 500 thousandths, 400 thousandths, 300 thousandths, 200 thousandths, 100 thousandths. This completes the calibration for the through-coat feature with the 38DL Plus. For more information, please visit our website at www.olympus-ims.com or contact your local sales representative.